Good morning. In this presentation, we are going to see how we can trade in MCX Copper today. Before looking into that, let us see what happened yesterday and what we expected yesterday. Yesterday, copper market opened around 427.2 approximately. You can see this black color box, and the stick within the black color box indicates the price opening for the respective days. And yesterday's price opening is just above the previous day's price closing, and the only difference is that after the price opening, the market had spiked up, which means that it is a spiked up opening. And what is a spiked up opening is that after the price opening, you would have seen price trading around 430 to 431, and these zones of 428 and 429, it is impossible for us to get a trading entry or position. So immediately after the price opening, you would have seen that price only if you have placed an GTC order or a pre-placed order that would have been executed. So what we expected yesterday is that we expected copper to continue its uptrend, though the price closed lower on the previous day. So we expected copper to continue its uptrend to initially reach a target of 432, and if it is sustainable, it will reach a target of 436. That was our expectation. So now let us see what happened after that. So after the price opening, the market just went and tested this 432, and we all know what is the importance of this 432. So you can go back and see that on Friday the market tried to test this 432, and a failure to break this 432 has pushed the market down. And on Monday the market was consolidating around 426 and 428. So that is the case. So the market 432 actually provided a resistance, and it is a major resistance in copper market. So what happened is that the market has provided resistance. What we need to do is that whether the market, how many times the market is hitting 432, whether it is going to break this 432, let us see that. So it is a continuous retracement from the opening. So you can see that after the market tested this 432, the market has completely retraced all the gains which had made during the price opening. So it came down and tested this 428. Again, this 428 can act as an intermediate support, just because you can see on yesterday's price action, the market tried to break this 428, and a failure to break this 428 has pushed the market down, and it closed around 426.6. So this was the price action that happened on the previous day. So what happened is that the market, after testing this 432, it came down and it is testing 428. Now let us see whether this 428 can provide a good support or not. So it is providing a good support, and the market is consolidating here for a long time. You can see that this 428 is providing a good support for copper market, and it has provided a support. So the market is trying to push something higher, taking some support around 428. Only thing is that we need to know whether it is sustainable or not. So it has reached around 430, but it couldn't sustain that. Again it came down and testing this 428. So it is a long consolidation in copper market, because it is trying to find some trend, and it is really finding it difficult to put something above 428. So the market is trying very hard to put something above 428, and it is consolidating here for a long time. At last the market couldn't stay above 428. That pushed the market down during the closing session, and the price is trying to test this 426, and it closed around 426. On seeing the entire price action, you can see that the market opened around 427.2, and the closing is around 426. So we can say that since it is a spiked up opening, we can always say that the opening was bit higher. Even though we got a mark as this is as a opening, we can say since it is a spiked up opening, we consider this as a lower closing. So what happened is that the market has tested a major resistance, and this 428 was tested, and it couldn't sustain and stay above 428. You can see that it is a reversal of what happened on the previous day. On the previous day, the market tried very hard to push above 428, and in the initial session it is trying to stay above 428, but it is really finding it difficult to put something and sustain above 428. And after a failure to stay above that, push the market down till 426. So what we can expect for today is that today also we can expect the market to open more or less around 426, or plus or minus 0.5 can be the difference. And we can expect the market to open in and around the same zone, or a bit lower than the previous day's price closing. So we are expecting the market to open just below the previous day's price closing, but there may not be a major difference in the price opening, and major difference in the price difference between the opening and closing. Just probably a few points, 0.5 or 0.7 can be the difference. That is what we are expecting. That is subjected to changes. based upon the Indian rupee value also. So what you need to do is that around 9 o'clock you should open your terminal and see where the rupee is staying. If it is staying lower, the possibilities for market opening much lower is also possible. If it is staying higher, compare it, and if you have any doubt about how to correlate the Indian rupee and the currency and the commodity market COMEX prices to identify a price opening in MCX, please contact us and we are ready to help you out. And we are single price closing. If you see, the 2 days the market has closed lower. So it happened on Monday, and again it happened on yesterday also. But the difference is that the previous day, you can see Monday, the market has created a new high yesterday and it stayed above this 426. So that is the only difference and the positive sign. But this doesn't indicate that the trend has reversed. Sorry, it can indicate the trend that is probably the market is weak on the upper side, but it is not a confirmation that the price can move down. What will provide us a confirmation is that the price should break this 426, and a closing below 422 can only confirm that the trend has reversed. If there is no closing below 426, it is quite impossible for us to go against the trend, because copper right from 422 it is moving till 432. So it has moved till 432 and now it is consolidating here. Until we see a closing below 422, we cannot confirm that the market has reversed its trend. So what we are going to do is that you can go for an average till 422 and seriously place a stop loss below, and don't go for a selling below 422. Just wait for the market price actions. We need to get a confirmation. Just wait, and if the price is moving up again above 422, you can go for a buying again. So that is a strategy you can follow for today. So what we are expecting is that today also we are expecting copper to move in line with the trend, that is uptrend. So it is quite normal after a big movement, copper will behave like this. We consolidate to a lot, and then it will provide us a time for us to take a trading decision. So what we can expect today is that today also we are expecting copper to stay in line with the trend, and anything below 422 can give us a confirmation. Until then, even a 2-day lower closing in and around 426 can provide us an indication that the price is weak in MCX. But if you see a COMEX price direction, it is quite strong. Copper is very strong in international market COMEX price direction, and the weakness is created just because of the rupee factor. That is a major reason why we are asking you to average till 422 and don't go short below 422. Let us see how the market is going to sustain around 422. These are the very key zones of 422 and 426. These are the very key zones. So many times we have repeatedly saying these are 425, 426 and 422 or the trend deciding zone. So many times in copper history you will see this zone even for this week and for the years to come. So practice yourself what is going to happen around 422, 425 and 426. This will help us for all the copper traders in future also, because these are the major trend deciding zone, not only in this contract, in the previous contract, and for years it is happening in copper market. So today also we are expecting copper to go with the trend, and the most important thing is that it is a holiday in US market, that is due to Independence Day. So price volatility can be a low thing. We can expect a low volatility in the price actions, just because it is a holiday in the US market. Only electronic trading sessions is possible that. So you can, as usual, copper is always a low volatile commodity. Times only with the trend it will move much faster, but it is a point of information. So don't try to take a huge exposure. Try to stay with the trend and avoid more risk in the market, taking risk for today. So let us see the price action and decide later. So thanks a lot for watching our videos, and happy trading. Take care. Bye.